Right gang, what is going on? Welcome back to a brand new YouTube video. Now today's video, we're going to be heading to the gym right this second. In fact, I've got my pre-workout with me. I'm going to take a dry scoop of it right now. I've also got an energy drink because these energy drinks are a game changer, but I wanted to have a pre-workout as well. I had one yesterday when I was training legs and this one makes me feel a certain way. This is actually the new one, the All Out Straw Bango. Unbelievable flavor. Now it has got 300 milligrams of caffeine, so I'm only going to take half a scoop, and then I can have my pre-workout as well, or my energy drink as well, so that'll always be 300 then, so it's not too bad. We're training shoulders, predominantly shoulders today, a little bit of biceps, and I'm going to put a little bit of back in there as well. Love training back at the moment, making sure I'm training back twice a week. Really want to, the main muscle groups I want to bring up this year are my rear delts, my traps, my back overall. And I know you lot might think I've got great arms, and I do have good arms, but I want them to be even better, and I want them to be 17 and a half inch all the time. At the moment they're 17, and then they're 17 and a quarter with a pump. So I want to make sure that I get my arms up this year. So that is a few muscle groups there that I want to try and get up big time. But anyway, we're going to take a pre-workout and then we're going to head to the gym. Oh yeah, that flavour is special. Which is strange because I don't really like mango. Well, I like mangoes, but I don't like the mango flavour. They do a mango in this, not a big fan, but the Straw Bango is sensational. This just dropped on the Ghost website and the Ghost app, UK and US. Code Kieran saves you 20%. Let's go to the gym. Right gang, let's get to work. Let's crack open this energy drink. Oh my God, raspberry cream is special. Right, start with shoulder press. Nice warm up, 15 reps. Probably gonna go up quite heavy today on these. So I wanna try and hit 40s for 8 or 10 on the final set. So we'll see how we get on. That was 22 and a half for a warm up, 15 reps. I'll go 25 for another warm up. And then I'll probably do 3 sets, working sets, 30, 35, 40s, hopefully. Another 15 reps. I'm one of them guys that likes to do loads of reps to warm up. A lot of people say that I probably use too much energy and then I can't press heavier, but I think I can. So I still think I'll get 10 reps on the 40s in a moment. But that was the warm up's done. 2 sets, 15 reps, 22 and a half, 25s. I'll do 30 next. See how that feels, then do 35, then do 40s. Right, first working set. I'll see how I feel guys, but it's anywhere between 12 to 15 reps, but I won't be doing 15 now, I'll do 12 because I've got more to come, but we'll see how it feels. That felt good. Second working set. My gym's just got a whole new dumbbell rack and I absolutely love the shape of these dumbbells. Like they just feel lighter than what the previous ones did. just for the sheer fact of the actual shape of them and the size. Like the 40s, I'll show you in a minute, don't look that big. Just realised I forgot to start my whoop, but it's not a problem. I can still go onto the app, guys. Start my activity now as weightlifting. And then what you can do at the end, this is a whoop by the way, if no one knows, is you can change the time of when you started. Even though this will still pick up your training, because obviously your heart rate is going up, so it will still pick up when your heart rate is, so it'll try and understand what training you're doing. Mine's normally weightlifting, so it'll normally pick that. But it's always good to see this, like my heart rate, active heart rate, which is live on the screen there, and then also my strain, to see if I'm actually pushing myself hard enough in my sessions. You guys can get a free month with Whoop. I'll put the link in the description below. Let's see how we get on then. Third set, 40 kilos. Let's go. Hey! That was 8. Probably could have squeezed 2 more shit reps out of that, but I'm gonna do another set. Feels good. Right chaps, final set. And then I'm probably gonna have to change this t-shirt because I'm wearing grey, heather grey, which is my favorite color. Love this t-shirt by the way. Momentum tee that dropped a couple of months ago. I love it. It's actually getting restocked in all colors and new colors. Because I'm wearing grey and it's so sweaty, it's gonna start showing sweat. And I might get my arms out in a minute, all right? I've got some sleeveless in the bag. All right, let's go, final set. See if we can get up 8. So my gym has got a load of new machines. This one right here included. The old one was actually pretty good as well. This one's just as good, if not better, but because I'm too short, I'm not even that short, I'm 5'11", but I just feel like when I'm here, I want the weight to be like 3-4 inches lower, maybe 4 or 5 inches, which means if I put this box underneath here, it just raises me up and I feel a lot stronger in this position. And I feel like a better range of motion. So we're doing that right now. You may notice, guys, with this session that we're doing today, I do quite a lot of reps. I mean, I've just done, how many sets have I done there? 3 warm-up sets. Or was it 2 warm-up? Yeah, 3 warm-up sets. No, 2 warm-up sets and 4 or 5 working. And now I feel warm, now I feel good. But I'm now going into a different movement. So I do like a feeler set every set. So like right now, I'm not even counting reps right now. I'm physically just going through motions, making sure my body understands that it's about to do this movement as opposed to a strong pressing movement. and mentally prepare myself for what I'm about to do. I normally do 4 sets of 25 reps. Today, I'm gonna do 2 warm-up sets, which I won't film. There was one, I'll do another one. And I'm gonna do 4 sets of 15 reps. A lot of reps, but I'm a reps guy. Shirt changed. My favorite shirt, by the way, from the drop, the cutoff. A logo right there. I love it. I want to get the t-shirts that we dropped as well, the Union Mineral tees. This is the Union cutoff. I want to get the Union Mineral tees and I want to put that logo right there. The cut of this shirt is fucking sensational. Oh, 15 reps in the bag. First set down, 3 to go. Right, chaps, we're moving on to another lateral raise now, but we're doing this. This is a seated machine. Now, you're supposed to sit this way, but I actually prefer sitting this way. Not just because there's a mirror in front of me. I don't know what it is. I feel like I'm more stable in this position. I'm talking to the camera, by the way. Hopefully they can hear me. Hopefully they can hear me. So I like to keep my arms straight here, as opposed to like that. So if you face the other way, there's handles there to hold. I keep my arms straight and just think about pushing straight out and up. And I try and go above shoulder level, to be fair. Brings in a little bit of traps, but I kind of like that. Especially after doing traps, like the shrugs. Obviously, you'll feel it more in your traps when you're going higher anyway. But I love doing this machine, but facing the opposite way. Give it a go. Okay, a little bit of back now, but the way I'm going to do this row is dual arm, but single arm, if that makes sense. So 2 at the same time, but you're holding different cables, different pulleys. It's going to recruit a fair bit of rear delts, and then I'm going to go into a face pull on the rope beside me here, which is then going to recruit more delts. And obviously I've just done side raises, so it's all a bit pumped up here right now, and obviously the traps as well, so let's go. Feels good though, feels unbelievable. and we're gonna go straight into these face pulls. Now guys, the way I do this is, you can see that is on nearly the full stack. I can do full stack, but I'm not going to right now. I sit right on the floor. Sitting on the floor, this weight stack is already, what, nearly a foot off the ground, which means the pulley's already through all the cable's already through the pulleys even, meaning it's a little bit lighter than what it actually is, if that makes sense. Now the idea of this, I put one up here, 1 foot down here. I lean right far forward, and obviously feel that stretch in my lats. I can feel the stretch in my rear delts, you know, and then once I'm up here, I lean back a little bit and squeeze that coat, that can in the shoulder blades, like I just mentioned on there, and squeeze the rope right to my forehead. And that overworks those little rear delt muscles because you're doing a heavy weight, a little bit of momentum here, but it feels unbelievable. After I've just done the shrugs, which is getting obviously the traps, I then did the seated raises, which is obviously getting the rear delts, sorry, side delts and traps. Then I did the row there. And then this, honestly, the pump is absolutely insane. Right lads, moving on to biceps now. This is the new machine in my gym and I really like it. Obviously because it's new, it feels brand new, if that makes sense. Like the cables and everything that moves on it, so super smooth, whereas most things in this gym are probably older than me, which I actually like, by the way, and they're like rusty and shit. But anyway, moving on to this. Obviously we just did a little bit of rowing, a little bit of face pulls. Now that's going to recruit a little bit of biceps. If you think about doing that, it's still flexion extension of the elbow, so you're going to recruit a bit of biceps. Not fatigued too much, but going straight into this, they're going to get fatigued quite quickly. So we're going to start this on quite a respectable weight of 33 kilo and see how we get on. Ah, 25 reps. I punished myself because I chose too light a weight, so I did 25. We'll go up to 40 kilo. I'm gonna do 15 reps next. We've got 4 sets of that. Whoa. I like this machine because if you look where my elbow is, guys, and how that's moving from there to there, if you can imagine a metal rod right through that, I don't think you can see because I'm zoomed in quite a lot, but right through here, right through my elbow, right through to the other side, that should be in line. If you're too far back, you're going to be here and it's not going to feel right because you're lifting up from there. If you're too far forward, same again, the metal rod's too low. You've got to have it literally in line with these, and in that way it's going to feel so much more smooth. And most of these machines should be set up like that. I know Prime's good for it and Panata machines are good for it. I'm not sure what make this machine is, but it's actually a pretty good one. Oh. Right, drop set, guys. We're gonna go from 40 to 26. Again, if it's too light, you can still control the weight. Right, gang, we are done. We are done. Heading back home now. I am absolutely starving, by the way. Absolutely starving. Let me turn that down a bit, although it is going to be pretty baking in here. Now, I thought what we could do is have a bit of a chit chat on the way home. So I've set up the camera. Let me move this mic over here so it doesn't touch the seat belt. So I thought, let's have a catch up on the way home and talk about a few things. So first of all, my training was unbelievable in there, by the way. I feel really good, especially when it's warm. I actually like training in the heat. I don't see it being a problem. I love going to the gym. I love the way the gym makes me feel. I don't let the weather determine whether I'm going to have a good session or go to the gym or not. I will always go to the gym, whether it's raining, snowing, baking hot, whatever. I love going to the gym. It's as simple as that. All right. Yes, maybe I might have a little bit more rest in the summer because it's so hot. Like today, my car is saying it's 33 degrees, by the way, which would be insane if it is. I reckon it is about 28, 30, maybe not 33. But my car's been sat in the sun, so maybe that's why. But yeah, a lot of online guys I see, like, look, my session there was unbelievable, right? And I just want to talk to you a bit more about, like, when you're in your gym and you're training, you can absolutely follow along with my session. You could absolutely go and do exactly my session that I just did with the sets, the reps, maybe not the weight. You might be stronger than me, you might be not as strong as me, whatever. But you could absolutely copy my sets and reps and the exercise that I put together. And there's a reason that I put them exercises together, like I mentioned there. So you can absolutely do that. And I'd be more than happy for anyone to go and copy that sort of session that I just did there. One thing that really pisses me off, guys, on social media, and I see it from ex-Olympians as well, like Mr. Olympias and stuff, which really pisses me off, is they basically turn around to people on social media, on podcasts, or on their own social media, and they basically say, I gained more muscle mass when I trained less times in the gym and for less time in the gym. So less days per week and less minutes in the gym. Now, I call absolute bullshit on that, by the way. If you're trying to gain muscle, gaining muscle is one of the hardest things on this planet to do. It really fucking is, because it takes a lot of consistency, it takes a lot of determination, it takes a lot of making sure your nutrition's on point, it takes a lot of being in the gym for a certain amount of time and pushing yourself, and you're the only person that knows whether you're pushing yourself properly or not. You can have a coach that sets you certain reps and sets and all sorts, but if you're not pushing yourself in that gym, you know damn well you're not pushing yourself in that gym. And it really annoys me when I see people on social media saying, stop training for 5 days a week, drop your days down to 2 or 3 days per week and train for 45 minutes as opposed to 1 hour or 1 hour and a half. Let me tell you something, guys. The guys that I see in that gym more often than not are the ones that are in fucking shape. Same goes for me. Yes, we're all different in the sense that, cheers mate, in the sense that, sorry, I didn't want to pull out that thing. We're all different in the sense that we may have different times on our hands, etc., etc. But I'm telling you now, I can push myself to absolute limits. I can train 5 or even 6 days a week, and on the 2 days that I'm not in the gym training, I can go and do a 15k run. Or even like a couple of weeks ago, if you saw on my social media, I did a half marathon randomly on a Sunday. I love being pretty big, you know, in the gym, training hard, feeling good, but I also love being able to move. Maybe not everyone can do what I do, in the sense that I can train for 6 days a week and then do a 15k run on the day that I have off, which is not really an off day if I'm doing a 15k run. And I could do that for a long period of time. I'm telling you now, guys, I've not had a day off for about 5 weeks. If I have not been in the gym, I've been running. And I feel fucking great. And I personally have made more gains, not just gains as in like muscle growth. I look at myself in regards to progression, how much better I look now than I did 3-4 months ago. I'm in the shape of my life. I feel absolutely incredible. Now, of course, it's not just about training. There's other things that are going to have to come under control here. Your diet, you know, your diet has to be absolutely bang on. And this is what people forget. A lot of people, you know, I get a lot of people, obviously, on social media try and talk a little bit of shit about me and say like, oh, you know, you don't, you know, you're just lucky, or you're on steroids and all this, guys. I love the fact that people think I'm on steroids and I'm not. I love that, because that to me says you're basically saying that I'm in such good shape that I have to be on performance enhancing drugs, and I'm not. So it's actually the best compliment that anyone can give me. So when people say that, they think they're actually hurting me saying that. They're not hurting me. They're giving me the best compliment that a gym guy can ever receive. Let me tell you that. But what they're not understanding is that I've been training in the gym now since I was 16. I'm 33 years of age, guys. I've been training for over half my life. My nutrition has been absolutely bang on point for probably 8 years now. Like 8 years, I have stuck to single ingredient foods for 98, 99% of the time. The days where I have a takeaway, my takeaways are a fucking chicken kebab. It's chicken and pita and salad. If there are days where I have a pizza, to be honest with you, 2 weeks ago on a weekend, I had a pizza with 3 friends over. But I got a pizza from a place called Fireaway. It's a wood-fired pizza, freshly made dough, chicken on there, bit of barbecue sauce, bit of cheese. Like, it's really not the end of the world, because I make sensible choices. But I don't make sensible choices because I feel like I have to restrict myself. I make these choices because I know how much better good food makes me feel. And I think people forget that, in the sense that, oh, Kieran's lucky of the way he looks. Guys, this ain't fucking lucky. The amount of graft that I've put in for over 16 years of my entire life is absolutely insane. And I, even to myself, look back and I think, fucking fair play. Because I've been training since I was 16 years of age. Yes, it got more intense probably when I was 23, 24, when I become a PT. So there you can say for the last 10 years really of my life, I started to really dial it in, because obviously I had to quit football when I was 26. So it was all basically, after that, it was all basically, okay, I'm training for bodybuilding. Whereas before I was trying to, you know, incorporate a bit of football type training in there. But I think people often forget that if you see someone in shape, I mean, 9 times out of 10, a lot of the time, there are a lot of people on steroids nowadays, on social media especially. And a lot of young people on social media, which is actually really disappointing, because they are going to literally ruin their insides and their joints and their bones and everything. And when they're older, they're going to regret it. And that's one thing why I'm so happy that I'm still natural, is because there was a time in my life when I was about 29, 30, so 3 years ago, where I genuinely thought, fuck it, I'm going to take steroids. And I nearly did. And I nearly thought, you know what, let me go and find someone. I did go and ask someone about it who knew more about it than me, because I didn't know nothing about steroids, and I still don't to this day. And I asked him about it, and he was like, yep, you should go for it, but only if you want to, and only if you feel like you need to. And I thought to myself, I don't need to. I don't need to take steroids. And even if, yes, I will have a better physique if I do take steroids, it's going to go one of two ways, right? I could take steroids, and I could really love the way I look. And then the only problem is that I'm then always going to want to take steroids. I'm never going to want to come off them, because I always want to look good. And then if I do steroids and I don't like the way I look, I'm going to be really disappointed in myself that I took steroids to thinking that it made me feel that a certain way. And if I do it and I do like the way I look, and then I come off the steroids, which you have to every now and again, right, to whatever it is, put more in you, or I don't know what it is. You have to give your body a rest and then put it back in, depending on whatever you're doing. It's like, if I do it and I really like the way I look, and then I stop doing it, and then I hate the way I look when I stop doing it, I'm always going to want to be on steroids, guys. And that's the problem. And that's exactly the reason as to why I have never taken a steroid. And I'm so happy that I managed to talk myself out of it 3 years ago. And I love the way I look. I go into the gym and I feel like I look great. And I feel like I look just as good as the people that are on steroids, to be honest with you. Yeah, they're bigger than me. Yeah, they're a bit more shredded than me. But you know, that's fine. I feel like I look good, and I feel like it's not just about looking good, it's about the performance, and it's about how I feel. And I genuinely feel really, really good, not just about myself, but within myself. I feel good in myself. I feel like I can perform at the highest level. I love being able to move. I love being pretty big. I love the food that I eat. I have no problems with that sort of stuff. So yeah, just a quick one in regards to, I say quick one, it's taken me probably 8 minutes of a clip, but I thought it was a good idea just to sort of set up the camera and have a chat with you guys. And I just want to sort of say to you all, if you consume social media or certain content on social media and you feel like you're failing in life, trust me, whatever you see on social media is not legit. I try and keep everything that I do on social media legit, and I don't create content, I document. And that is the difference between what I try and do and I see a lot of other people on social media do. I think actually Rob Lipsett said that exact quote the other week. I don't create, I document. And I thought that resonates so well with me, because I don't want to give myself sort of the hard work of having to wake up every single day, try and create certain type of content, be someone I'm not. I'd rather document what I do in a day. And I think you guys want to see that as well, in regards to document the food I eat every single day, document the training that I do every single week. You know, all the stuff that I do in a day is what I do every single day. You know, I don't have to try and, I don't have to go up and go, I'm going to do a full day of eating today, let me have a good day today. No, I just document whatever I'm doing that day, because I eat good food every single day. Do you know what I'm trying to say, guys? Anyway, I'm going to wrap up this video right now. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Let me know if you enjoy these car vlogs, because I'm going to start doing more of them. I enjoy doing them. I enjoy talking to you guys. And once again, thank you so much for all the support on this channel this month. It has been insane. It's been the biggest month in regards to views I've ever had. I've gained a lot more subscribers, and I appreciate every single one of you motherfuckers that subscribe to this channel and shows your support. Also with the clothing, guys, obviously you guys know now I have a role at Alphalete as product advisor, helping design clothes, come up with ideas, helped with these, I helped with this. I hope you guys have enjoyed them. This is my favorite product that Alphalete have done for a long, long time. And if you've got them, then I hope you really enjoyed them, and please let me know. Code Kieran on Alphalete will save you 10%, and code Kieran on Ghost will save you 20%. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I shall see you guys in the next one.